So here I am in the Cybertruck, and I promised that I would give a kind of software overview. So I just got in the truck. I'm out running some errands. You can see it's actually snow on the ground here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and ice, believe it or not, which is something we rarely, if ever, get here. So pretty treacherous conditions, honestly. Saw multiple cars spun out. They don't salt the roads. They don't treat the roads. They don't plow. There's little to nothing done. So it's been a couple of days. Today will warm up and melt nearly everything. But I thought while I'm sitting here, my wife is taking care of something, I would go ahead and give you a software update and kind of a quick overview of all the cool things in the Cybertruck. First of all, my efficiency running locally here, 336 watt-hours per mile, which is amazing. 468 overall in the lifetime. About 80% of that is all highway at 75 to 85 mile an hour highways. So anyway, if I hit the vehicle icon here, you'll see the first thing it does is bring up controls. Under controls, a lot of the normal controls in any Tesla, but you can adjust the ride height right here. You can also, which I'm going to go ahead and drop it to entry, and you'll see the car's lowering. Just that quick. So anyway, you can open the tonneau, you can drop the bed, headlights. The glove box is kind of cool. So it's a slider, and to close it, it slides closed as well. So that's nice. Under dynamics, you have sport, comfort, which is what I'm in, custom, and then off-road. You'll see I have slippery surface turned on. Someone recommended to me if I go into off-road and hit confirm, I can launch the off-road app, and notice you have gravel and deep snow mode. So that is an option. I don't need that. I'm not in deep snow. But for serious bad weather, you can do that. You can also shut off rear steer. You can turn on wade mode. You can lock all differentials or rear only. You can actually raise the ride height to extract, which is amazing. And tons of different modes here, which I didn't even know this existed. So thank you for that pro tip. I'm going to go back into dynamics, and I'm going to put it back in comfort. And we're going to go back to the main control, and we're going to put the ride height back in entry, and it's going to lower back down. It lowers super fast, by the way. I have a Rivian R1T as well, and the air suspension on this is way faster. Towing and hauling, you've got a lot of cool features here. Trailer light test, trailer alarm, adaptive regenerative braking, right scroll wheel to adjust the trailer brake. You can adjust the brake gain and boost, trailer mode, just absolutely fantastic. Your charging, you can do scheduled charging. You can see your last charging sessions, what you paid, set the charge current. There's supercharging tips, which are the standard tips. I like that they've added this. People see the car steaming in the cold weather and think there's something wrong. It's just water vapor. Really, really nice recommendations here. Outlets and mods. So this is where you can turn on the power outlets, the power feed to the roof if you have something mounted, the power feed to the front. Enable cabin outlets on entry, keep outlets on in cyber tent mode. Really cool. Under Autopilot's where you have all your full self-driving and different functions, your speed offset. You can set the different modes. I like hurried and full self-driving supervised, of course. There is no autopilot currently, only traffic aware cruise control, TAC, or FSD. Of course, expanding full driving visualizations, what that does is it will widen autopilot. You'll get the full screen visualizations at all times. You can do that manually by swiping when you want to, and you'll get the full screen visualizations. Anyway, speed limit warning, I like it to display the warning. Speed limit, relative or absolute. Forward collision warning, lane departure, avoidance. Automatic braking is, that's in place. With FSD on, it does it anyway, but that's if you have FSD shut off. You can flip that on as well. Obstacle aware acceleration. Automatically applies brake if there's an obstacle detected. Green light traffic chime, it beeps or dings when the light turns green. Notice, very similar, but the switches are different. The software is just different than a normal Tesla. It's certainly enhanced. We've got the various Bluetooth options, child locking, walk-away door lock, everything there is the same. This is new. You can stand in front of the vehicle, front with the phone key, completely unobstructed until you hear chimes and it opens. Have to have iPhone Plus with, iPhone 11 and beyond, newer, with nearby interactions on for Tesla. I have that shut off. I don't really want that feature right now. Here are car left open notifications. The MyQ Garage, which I use for my garage doors. Here's your lights, and this is where you can adjust the ambient lighting. You'll notice I have red on there now. You can quickly flip to any color of the rainbow, any shade, whatever you want. And we're in snow, so I think I'll run blue a little bit. And it looks great, by the way. And you've got headlights after exit, your high beam, the dome lights. You can adjust the brightness of these accent lights as well. Seats is a new feature. This shows you all your heating and stuff, but you can actually adjust the passenger seat forward and backwards. Really, really a slick option. Display where you can reduce the blue light. The Cybertruck logo pops up when the display powers on. I like that. Auto display brightness. Rear view cameras on auto. If the tonneau's closed, it comes up. If the tonneau's open, you can leave that to on at all times. I just have it at auto for right now. Matter of fact, I think it makes sense to leave it to on so that it's consistent. So I'm going to do that now. And it's saved. If you notice up here, it saves to the profile. So when I change it to on, watch up there how it saves everything to the profile. So if I get in a loaner Cybertruck, I get in another Tesla, it remembers all these settings and imports them right in. It's absolutely phenomenally amazing. Tons of options here. You can adjust your left scroll wheel functionality. A lot of different options with that. I like that drive and off-road mode. Screen cleaning mode, lock the rear display. The rear display's back there for folks to do media, whatever. It's really great. You can set English as your language. You can set your time. Energy display, do you want percentage or distance? If I change it to distance, there, 226 miles at 70%. Miles or kilometers, your temperature, your tire pressure. Scheduling is for preconditioning and charging. Fantastic that they added that. You've got safety. This is your Sentry mode, your cameras, view cameras via Sentry mode. I have dash cams on automatic and on honk. So if I press the horn, it captures video. It also captures video automatically. There's a rear view camera again under a second spot. Automatic blind spot camera, blind spot collision warning chime, blind spot warning indicator, allowing mobile access. You got valet mode, pin to drive, and glove box pin. You can enter a 4-digit pin so people can't get in the glove box or can't get into the car and drive even if they have a key card, which is kind of a nice feature for extra security. Here's where it shows your tire PSI. You can also get in here and make, a ton of other service selections. It's really incredible. Your owner's manual, camera visibility, your car wash mode, adjusting the headlights, towing, notifications, camera preview, driver's seat, steering and mirrors calibration, factory reset, clear your browser data, camera calibration, jack mode, and your charge port heater. So you can actually heat the charge port in this as well, which is really nice in super cold weather conditions. Under navigation, they've added some new things, but essentially those are fairly self-explanatory. I want to use HOV, auto nav, trip planning, online routing, speed camera chimes. I'm not avoiding tolls, I'm not avoiding ferries. Trips, kind of there you go. All your trip data. I set my trip B to lifetime and I never reset that, so it shows my lifetime consumption. The odometer's down here at the bottom. You can rename these super easily at any time. Just click them. You can reset them real easily like that. Whoops, let me go back to trips. Really great info, and you can show what shows in the trip card over here. This trip card's swipeable. You've got your radio, you've got your trip data, and you've got your tire pressure. And if I'm in here and I click one of these, it takes you to the appropriate menu. So check that out. Pretty slick integration all the way around. It's just like this. I want this back to percentage. I just touch it up here. So, I want to see the weather information. I touch it there. This is so intuitive and so good and so fast. It's unbelievable. So Wi-Fi info shows all your Wi-Fi networks that are around you currently. So you can connect to open Wi-Fi or private Wi-Fi or your phone hotspot, whatever you want to do there. Bluetooth shows your connected devices, and I have turned on here reduce fan speed during calls. It's paired as Tesla Cybertruck, the tank. And the reason why is how I have it named there under software. Anyway, no upgrades available. I have FSD on this for free for a few months, and then I'm going to do the monthly subscription for a while. But if we look under software, so this shows where you name it, and you can also personalize the license plate. So my license plate is by Tesla, and you personalize it, and you'll notice right there, it actually puts it on the screen. If you have a custom wrap or a custom color, you can click here and add your wrap and add your color. Really slick. And then if you want default, it's down here in the right. So if I want to default back to the default plate, I can do that as well. Reset to default. Notice it down there. So really, really slick stuff here, folks. Anyway, that's a quick overview of the Cybertruck software. I promised I would do a quick walkthrough. That's it. Everything else is fairly similar. It does have that off-road app, which I showed you just a minute ago. Here's all of the other apps. You can configure this bottom thing by hitting customize, and you can drag and drop whatever apps you want on the bottom tray at any time. You can also hide and remove some of the media apps that you don't want on the screen, which, you know, I'm okay with those right now, but you can customize the media apps as well, and they won't actually show here. But wow, what a great piece of technology. Look at all of these apps. And if you go in theater, this is where you have all of your streaming stuff. And you can go into Toy Box. It has some of your cool stuff like Santa mode and, you know, fart mode, Rainbow Road. There it went. Boombox for outside the vehicle, Mars mode, sketch pads, all kinds of cool fun stuff. And then it does have an arcade in here as well, with tons of available games to play if you're sitting charging or just want to mess around. And you can get a controller that pairs Bluetooth with it as well. So this thing is absolutely sick. Many more things to go into, like this energy app that shows your consumption. Just an incredible piece of hardware, an incredible piece of software. Hopefully this has helped. If you have any questions, shoot me a message. Do me a favor, if you've watched this video this way, this far through, like, subscribe, shoot me a comment, let me know your feedback. What else would you like to see? I'm going to be road tripping in the Cadillac Lyriq this week, so I've been having a lot of DC fast charging problems with that vehicle, and I'm going to be capturing videos and see how that goes. So thanks for following along. Have a good day, everyone, and I appreciate it. Take care. Quick little add-on to that last segment. I mentioned how you can control radio sources that appear in here. And how you do that is very easily, if you're in the radio anywhere, if you hit the controls button, settings, you can, you know, adjust your tone, your balance, front and back, your options, and then right here, I can deselect. Like, if I don't want YouTube music on there, I don't want Amazon music, I don't want TuneIn. I mean, I really don't use those products. I use Spotify. I don't use Tidal. I don't use Live One. It'll deselect those. So now, if I go in this tray, it cleaned it up. So kind of nice if that's what you prefer. I do, but you have to remember where you hid those. If you ever need them, they're there. There's plenty of apps there. Plenty of options. Just a lot of stuff I don't use. And why have it cluttering up? Like, I'm not going to use TuneIn or YouTube Music or Amazon Music. Tidal I'm not going to use. And I'm not going to use Live One. So I've deselected those for now. You can always add them back. And if you're in the radio in any place, you can click your settings. At least I thought. Yeah, right here's settings. See? You can click it and do it there as well. So anyway, I hope that helps. That's a little bit of an add-on. Again, have a great day, everyone, and do me a favor and like and subscribe. Take care.